Mm, This land, this land has healed me. This land has been there for me when I felt my whole world was falling apart. Walking around this path always sets me in a better mindset. I look at the simplistic beauty around me, the birds, lack of trees, but there'll be some more soon or in time. The butterflies, the dragonflies, bees, caterpillars, flies even. There's lots of those. Mosquitoes are driving me mad, but we'll get through it. They do provide a food source to the dragonflies, which I love so much. It's beautiful, isn't it? When I feel like everything is rushing past me and I can't get a hold of my bearings, I just like to come and walk through all these wildflowers. Sometimes they're not there. Sometimes it is dead, but there's still beauty. There's always a sunrise and a sunset. Sometimes it rains, and the feeling of rain just washing everything clean. I just really love nature. When someone tells you to touch grass, I wouldn't take it as an insult. It's really nice to touch grass. So many years ago, Tim and I had a dream to find somewhere to put down roots. And we wanted a already built house and lots of land to accomplish this. But it didn't quite work out that way. There were bumps in the road, and it didn't pan out to be exactly what we wanted. But this place is still so beautiful, and I wouldn't trade it for anything except maybe the historical house that we decided against, because that house had ghosts, and that would have been fun, but it wasn't meant to be. This place, though, this land used to be farmed for peanuts, and it's currently used for hay, and the people who cut the hay really, really want me to decide to put herbicide down and fertilize it, but I always tell them no, because if there was herbicide, look what would be missing. All these flowers provide so much. Earlier this spring, this field was covered in butterflies. And I also see bumblebees and deer. There's wild hogs, raccoons, skunks, snakes. It's the circle of life. And I mean that, like, in the truest sense. There's a whole ecosystem here, and I'm happy about that. I don't want a monoculture. I don't want just hay here. Sure, hay provides food to the cows and the horses around here, but there's so much life here. And we've named this place Time and Serenity Meadow, and I want to keep it that way. It is serene here and healing, and I'm doing my best to heal this land. And I do have dreams of what to do with it. And I let that get away from me for a little while, but I'm ready to start working towards that again. It'll be so amazing. Well, it already is, but I do have big plans for this place. And I'm excited to see where it goes. It's breathtaking. Just look. See this little caterpillar guy? He's so cute. And this is kind of the start of it. These are sand plums, and they were already here. They weren't allowed to grow before because they would cut any little tree as it was starting down because they wanted to use the land for hay. But the edge of these fields we have let go and let come up what wants to come up. We need to cut them back a little bit just to produce more growth, but look at how many sand plums there are this year. There's an overabundance, and it provides food source to all the critters around here, but also me and my family. We've enjoyed so many, and we got to share some this past weekend. This is the seed pods for it's milkweed, and the butterflies love to lay their eggs there. One time there were fires all around, and the sky was filled with smoke, and it produced the most amazing sunset. It was red, like bright red. Kind of scary looking, but it was so beautiful. There's really beauty in everything if you choose to look at it that way. Even the things that we see as negative or bad, they produce some kind of good. It all comes back around. It's just all in your perspective.